There you see right there that good jump from that off distance again. You even get far jump around.
I am Wynne, talking to Justin Wong, premier fighting game player. Justin, thanks for joining us.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me.
So why don't you tell me, first of all, how did you first get into playing fighting games?
Pretty much back in the day, my grandma gave me like 50 cents a day. So I didn't really have the Super Nintendo or NES. So I just take my 50 cents to take to the arcade and hopefully I can stay there for 2 hours for 50 cents. But eventually, I just started making friends with like the people that came to the arcade. And that's how pretty much I just got into fighting games.
Now, you were winning EVO titles like 10 years ago, and the scene was very different. What are the biggest changes that stand out to you as opposed to when you were first winning your EVO title?
Well, back in the day, when I win a tournament, it was like $400. And I'm like, oh my God, $400. I could just go crazy with $400. I could do whatever I want. Now it's like thousands and thousands of dollars. So it's actually a very big upgrade. And because now everyone can stay home and watch us play, that's even like more of like a bigger audience for us. Because back then, if you want to watch, there was no YouTube. You had to go to the event or wait for some website to upload videos and you got to download on some 56K modem. Right? People get to know us more. Instead of just a player, they get to know us as like a personality, as like who we are, who we really are outside of video games.
Do you feel it's to your advantage when you go into a tournament and everyone knows who you are?
I think no, because that means I have a target on my back. But you know, it's one of those things that I just keep playing, and if I do good, I do good. If I do bad, I do bad. I don't really expect much in terms of like top player privileges or whatever, but it's more of like I'm gonna just come to this tournament and do my own thing, you know? So if people have a target on my back, then I gotta make sure I deflect it.
What was your reaction when you heard from Capcom and Sony that they were gonna have a $500,000 prize pool?
I just spit out my drink. And it was really crazy because it made us realize that, damn, we're so close. We're really close, and the best thing to do is just keep going forward.
Has it changed like the way you've approached the game and your practice and your preparation, just knowing there's that much money on the line this year?
I think players have just been playing a lot more. Like, I just been streaming a lot and just playing like hours and hours. Before, I'll probably play maybe like 5 hours a week, but now I'm probably playing like 5 hours a day. Yeah. So it's a lot of training lately.
I feel like when you stop, you have to just start playing again because there's that money there. Like, you just get reminded of it and you can't stop.
Yeah, pretty much. And also because there's so many events in the FGC, like literally sometimes there's like 3 events in a month, and it's like constant traveling. So you kind of want to make sure you get to practice as much as you can at home, because if not, you're going to be on the road playing in a tournament.
Do you feel like other players are getting better because they see all the money coming in now, they see the opportunity? Like, is it the whole thing is gonna raise up and you got to raise up that much further to be the best?
I think there's just a bigger drive, because a lot of times there's a lot of amazing online players, but they just never had the opportunity to travel or just even go out. So now I think this might give them a drive to even try to participate, and then you'll get to see some new faces as well.
How have you explained in the past what you do to like family or close friends who aren't really familiar with it?
So a lot of times I just say, yeah, I'm working a regular job and you don't have to worry about it, but they didn't know what I was really doing. But now they kind of accept it because it's like, all right, it's been working so far.
What was the reaction when they found out about the money this year?
I mean, I don't really talk to them about it. So
okay.
If I did tell them, they'll probably be like, so I'm getting half, right?